What's up, guys? Hey, I have been extremely busy. So for the last couple of weeks, I've been from camp, and now I'm home. I'm fully at work. I'm done with camp for the summer. But while I was at camp, I was there for a couple of days this week, Monday and Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and it was something that I had never done before, and I filmed this week specifically. Not saying that the other weeks of camp weren't special, but this one was something I'd never done before. This is the week where I did paintball, and this is that story.
Yeah, baby.
I'm doing 2 days of paintball. I'm doing 2 days of paintball with a bunch of junior high and senior high students, and it's something that I've never done before because I've never shot paintball. And I'm excited. I'm also very nervous. So getting there, pulling up to Camp Northward, there was nobody there, so I was able to have time to unpack, to unload. There it is. It's over there. Okay, so I'm excited for one, and I'm also nervous because I don't have a high pain tolerance, and I feel like I'm gonna be a big wuss when it comes to this, and I just feel like I'm just gonna be covered in purple dots because of bruises and everything. And I don't know. When I was talking, so my buddy Troy is the guy who's running this thing this week, and so he was telling me that he's like, well, if you come, he's like, have you never done it before? I was like, no, I've never done paintball before. He's like, well, you could always come to my house so we could shoot each other. I said, no, that's okay, we don't have to do that. So he told me the plan. He's like, when we get there, here's the plan. We're just gonna line everybody up, Revolutionary War style, and shoot each other. And whoever doesn't get hit moves forward. And if you are hit, then you sit down. And just gonna keep doing that so we get the first shot out of the way, which is not a bad idea. But I didn't bring the layers, so I'm hoping he has armor. I'm hoping he has masks. If not, then this is gonna be awesome. Which is my only fear, is I'm gonna get paint in my mustache or paint in my dreads, which would also be cool because then you get colorful dreads. I don't know. So I just arrived, and I am the first one here, so that means I get my first choice of bunk. So that's good. Kids aren't here yet; they'll be here in a little bit, but I'm gonna get settled in. I'm gonna change because I didn't bring layers, so. But I did bring a white shirt, so that's gonna be really noticeable, but it's gonna be an awesome shirt by the end of the week. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Paintball's at 7, so I have T-minus 3.5 hours. A couple of the kids just came in a minute ago to unload their stuff, and one of them was he's the camp leader's son, and he has played paintball before, and I asked him, I was like, if you could compare it to a pain, what does it feel like getting hit with a paintball? And he just looked at me square in the face and said, it hurts. It hurts a lot. I just keep getting more nervous. Yeah, we start at 7.
Guys, where's Colin?
Yeah, baby.
Get everything ready. And Troy, the guy who's running it, said that we're going to do things Revolutionary War style. We're just going to line up in a row. We're going to shoot our guns at the count of 3. And whoever doesn't get shot has to step down. Whoever does get shot has to step down. Whoever doesn't, they take a step forward. That was.
This is a paintball gun. Alright? There is a way of charging it here. You have to cock it back the first time, right? And then once the air's hooked up, we'll hook it up, make sure it's ready to go. You fill your paintballs in right here. and then you point and shoot, right? Point and shoot.
I'm afraid for my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire!
Oh gosh.
Take aim. Fire!
No.
Nathan, did you get hit?
We got that game out of the way. It was the game to show you know, how a paintball would feel. And once we got that out of the way, then things got nuts. The weather was kind of a factor because it had rained and it was non-stop all morning. So the first thing we did was we had the kids go onto the zip line that was up at the camp, and then they had to zip line all the way down and shooting targets as they went down all the way to the end. That was really cool, and it was like it was like this really cool spy movie, secret, I don't know, not secret agent, but like spy movie, action movie sort of stuff. It looked kind of like if it was like a montage.
Yeah, baby.
After that, they had something called a gauntlet run, and this was one of the craziest things that we did. So a gauntlet run was somebody had to put on a mask and run through the forest without getting shot. So they did that a couple of times to some of the students.
Your crotch if you want us to stop, all right? All right.
Ready?
Shane's asking if you're ready. You're ready. Pause as long as you want, but I'm not saying that I'm not going to move. When you're ready, he's going to blow the whistle after you throw your hand up.
Oh, okay.
I think you got it.
Whoa. You get hit?
I got hit right like the last second. I got hit.
Adam, in my storage thing on the other side, underneath the driver's seat, there's actually some marking paint. How bad? Yeah.
Then when the kids were done, Troy asked me, he said, "Hey Shane, you're gonna run for faculty, right?" And I was like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna run for faculty, right?" And at first I didn't want to do it, but then I got kind of talked into putting the mask on, and I got out there, and that's how I ended up with.
Oh, he got one in his shoulder. Oh shit.
Like it looked like a bullet tried to make its way through my arm, and then I've got bruises and all over my side and everything. That was crazy. Then once the weather dried up, there was another set of crazy paintball games right after that. Last day, the ring cleared up. It was a great day. They played another game of paintball, and then we were all able to go home. But the most important thing about paintball that happened this week was the fact that the whole idea was about acting like courage, acting like men, being men of courage, staying strong, being bold. And it was this whole idea about these guys who were coming in, who were scared of being hit by paintballs, who didn't want to get hurt, they didn't want to feel pain. But then suddenly, like after seeing it and being up front with it, they were automatically like almost had a different mindset about it, and just went right into the front lines and just took it like men, and just were bold and were brave, and were really strong. And it was a really cool moment to see people growing up, these boys turning into men and just being really courageous about it, and that's really cool. And so the takeaway from all this wasn't just to play paintball, but it was being strong and being brave and being bold in times where we need to be, in times where we're not strong enough, where we're not bold enough, where we need to say yes to certain things and no to things that are going to hurt us. Being bold enough to stand firm. And that's kind of what the whole week was about. And that was the cool takeaway. So that was great. I loved it. It was awesome. And I can't wait to be a part of it next year. Thank you so much for watching this. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure that you do whatever it is that you have to do down below to do that. Now that I'm home, I'll be posting more videos up slowly and surely. There's not a date and time like I had planned, because they'll just be up whenever they get up. So, anyway, thank you so much. I also want to thank my friends, my buddy Trevor and my buddy Sebastian, for filming the little bits that you just saw that I couldn't film. So thank you so much for doing that. It was great. Thank you, Camp Northward, for letting me be a part of this experience. To all the leaders, to all the deans who called me up to make me be a part of this. I literally could not do that without you. So thank you so much for that. Guys, it's been great, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.